So what'll it be, Master?
Over the last 30 years, I have noticed how agnosticism has entered into the Christian faith. You have preachers like John Hanna and many others that preach the word of faith doctrine. When talking about the word of faith doctrine, it all comes down to usually Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. So goes Proverbs 18:21. But what does that mean? Do I have the power to speak things into existence? Do the declarations of Christians possess divine power? This theology would tell a person to say, I declare that I am healed. I will prosper and not fail. I will get the job and become a millionaire. I will pass my examinations. Boldly declaring all things and more because I believe the tongue holds the power of life and death. If Christians need only speak things into existence, hospitals will be empty.
Somebody ran up on you like, oh, unclean, unclean.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Can you imagine confessing this all year? Unclean. Some of y'all can relate to what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta die. I'm broke. I'm just going through right now. I'm sad. Unclean. Unclean. That is not the sound that he wants from you. They did not holler unclean when they saw Jesus. And some of y'all brought your same confession from home that you brought to the right place, the right time. You're around the right people. Boo, you can't come up here talking crazy.
Why, do I look like a moron?
You can't come up here talking about how sick you been, no, boo. By his stripes, we are healed. You can't come in here talking about, I don't know how my bill's gonna be paid. The devil is a lie. For I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed. I wish you had a word person next to you. I wish you had a word person next to you.
But when enough people make false promises,
And I know for certain is that we can't raise the dead or say a curse that leaves someone dead. Furthermore, if this proverb meant what it's often claimed to mean, there would be no more death, there would be no more poverty, and there would be no more sickness. If all we had to do is speak things into existence, Jesus wouldn't have taught his disciples to pray. Why bother praying when all you had to do is declare and claim things? Why were the early churches exhorted to pray for healing in James 5:13 when all they needed to do was declare the sick healthy? If Christians need only speak things into existence, hospitals would be empty and doctors out of work. Funeral homes would be shut down and no one would ever be in debt. Yet all things still exist. Thus, this verse doesn't mean what we're often taught it means. Proverbs is a book of wisdom. It's not a book of mystic arts and magic.
Some of y'all need a friend
The guy?
that really know how to call on Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Open your mouth
Oh, God.
and call Jesus. Jesus.
The power, life, and death are in the tongue because through it you can build or destroy, accomplish good, or issue forth evil. The only attitude with which we should approach prayer is with humility and dependence, for that is what Jesus exemplified for us when he prayed, Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done. Luke 22:42.
Son of the living God. Jesus, the one who saves. Over the line. Jesus, Lamb of God.
I am not a